Shame is one of the most negative emotions because what it does is it shrinks everything in you and it puts you in such a negative state that your energy drops. So think of it this way. When your energy is really low, you do very little to change things. Everything seems impossible. You don't respond to other people the same level. When you're super high energy, you've done whatever it takes. You're either excited about your future or your present, or you're working on yourself, or you're working out like running, and you're that high energy. The same problem happened. You can laugh at it, crack a joke at it.
Yeah.
And it's easy, right? So your energy level with certain emotions increase and other emotions goes through the floor. And when you beat yourself up or you have shame or anything like that, your energy goes down and then it's even harder to change, which then creates more shame. See, I said I was going to change. I didn't change. What's wrong with me? Why can't I do this? And then you start building up a story that it's something wrong with you. And what I try to explain to people, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You don't need to be fixed. I'm not here to be your guru. What you need is there's some patterns, some habits in the way you use your mind and your body. If we change those habits, you'll have a different experience. That's all it is. But being ashamed will keep you away from that because it'll put the energy so negatively in your body and you're so wiped out that it's like it's impossible, right? And then when you're ashamed, you come up with all these negative beliefs about yourself. And once you believe something, whether you believe it's true or you believe it or not, it's true. Because when you believe something's true, you'll find evidence for it. I'll give you a little test. Look around this room right now and notice everything you can see that's brown. Okay, everything you can find, it's a test. Look all around, both sides of you, anything you see that's brown. People at home, look at that in your own room. What you see is brown. Okay, close your eyes.
Okay.
Tell me everything you just saw that was red. Obviously, you saw a lot more brown, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why? Because you're looking for it. Open your eyes, now look for red. Look for red anywhere you can find red, any place you can find red.
Okay.
Okay, did you find more red this time?
Mm-hmm.
How come?
Because I was looking for red.
That's right. Once you develop a belief, you find what supports it. So watch this. You will find stuff that's not even there in order to be successful. I bet you saw some beige shit, called it brown just to feel successful, did you? I bet you saw some things burgundy and called them red just so you could feel successful.
I factored in some of those.
Dang, if you think you're screwed up, you're messed up, you're gonna find and you're gonna color yourself that way. Whether you think it's true, whether you think it's not, it's gonna be true for you. In other words, whatever you believe is self-evident.
Yeah.
So you gotta train yourself to look for something different, live a different life.
Yeah.
A different experience. Some people do it through an audio. They listen to like an audio 30 minutes a day, every day, and they develop a new set of habits. Or they do it by exercising, or they do reading a book and then they use it right away. So there's lots of ways to get there, but immersion's the fastest way. It's like going to that class. Why am I still doing that? It's like, because you got to keep growing. And every time you make a new insight, it stacks on all the other good things. You can stack the negative and be overwhelmed, or you can stack the positive and feel this tremendous sense of momentum. Momentum is like you've ever watched a team and they're getting their butt kicked, and then somebody suddenly does something magical. They steal the ball, they do something, and boom, it creates a spark, and then the other team takes over, right? Momentum shifts everything. And momentum comes by doing the right thing over and over, and after a while, it becomes what you expect to do. Or another one is certainty. You know, I work with a lot of great athletes. Those rings are from all, that's from, I own some teams like the LAFC football club, and the Golden State Warriors own a piece of them, the Dodgers own a piece of them, but I've also coached them all. So those are all national championship rings that I've got. So I'm really proud of those rings. They're a representation of what I was able to build by working with these people. But when you look at the people that are the best of the best, they have certainty. If you see Steph Curry, with the Warriors, he makes those three-point shots from almost half court, right? He releases the ball. He doesn't wait to go through. He turns around and just like he already knows it's in. Like, how does he do that? Oh, he's a genius. Well, true, but where did the genius come from? He's been shooting 500 shots a day, every single day, 7 days a week for his entire adult life and most of his teens. Now think about that. He's been in the NBA 15 years. He's the greatest three-point shooter in the history of the world. He made 3,360 something shots now, three-point shots. No one even close. Watch this. 500 shots a day, that's 14,000 shots a month. That's 168,000 shots a year. That's over 15 years, just his professional career.
That's a lot.
2.52 million shots he's taken in practice so that he can make 3,300 and be the greatest in history. So people get rewarded in public for what they practice in private.